Fabrizio Romano has tweeted about Victor Gyökeres and about Manchester United. No, it's not. It's not that. It's not that. That would be something, wouldn't it?
Imagine.
But he has said, imagine. Man United keep calling on a daily basis for Victor Gyökeres. He's still on the list. Juventus and Al Hilal have also called in the last 48 hours to be informed on the situation after Arsenal contacts ongoing since May. But as James just said there, and Romano saying here, but with Šeško advancing, that one, I guess, doesn't look like that's going to happen. Marcel, are you growing in confidence with Victor Gyökeres? You're a confident guy anyway. Are you growing in confidence that this deal is going to happen? Do you think this one's nailed on? Is Gyökeres going to United?
Yeah, mate, this is the done deal. I think this completes the set now of the front line, and I'm feeling like we have to challenge and get back into Europe next season. So, with these three,
well, you'd hope with that three, wouldn't you? My goodness me.
Exactly. So
more than that, man.
we're going 10th.
It's just exciting me that we're in this position now where we're buying players. Two of them in the Premier League, and the last one from the manager system, and have scored a lot of goals very recently. So I'm looking forward to getting this deal done. What I'm worried about is that he needs to get rid of players, obviously, because we need a goalkeeper. There's other key positions that we really need. So we need to get rid of players, otherwise we're going to be in a bit of a situation in terms of replenishing the squad and getting new ones in. So, but I'm very, very confident about this one.
The excitement that I've got right now is when I left and went for the drive to the studio, the last thing I heard is Man United have sent intermediaries to talk to Gyökeres' team. Is that correct? Has anything happened since then, or is there been any other developments?
I don't think.
Okay, I heard that.
Fabrizio posted literally 5 minutes ago. Fabrizioing, to be fair, sort of going.
Yeah, it's very fluffy, isn't it?
They keep calling on a daily basis. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We keep calling on a daily basis for Victor Gyökeres. So yes,
they're like
maybe it's more, it's co-signing.
They're like
exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that. And then
I not asking if Sporting are busy
really,
when they're calling. Yeah. When they call, when they go, we don't care if you're busy. Gyökeres, is he still?
How's
good?
Victor? How's he doing?
Yeah,
this is it, right?
I need it. I've said many times, man. This Gyökeres situation, as it become more apparent that it could actually be a thing, I've pivoted from whatever things I was trying to do, whatever I was trying to sort out. I think it was the day that Jason Wilcox got announced, in it, or just the day after that it started to gather some real Gyökeres pace. And I was just like, Jason, listen, man, I don't care what is at the top of your in tray or whatever it is, bro. Scrap all of that. It's now Victor Gyökeres. You have to find a way. Of course, Victor Osimhen or Victor Gyökeres, I don't, but I think the Osimhen thing, I know he's turned down Al Hilal. It doesn't feel like that's the one we're going for. There's not really that, the wages, the actual player, the Amorim, it's his guy, innit? It's Gyökeres. It feels like it's that now. So I've just left the Osimhen thing over there. I'm not even really thinking about that unless it takes a crazy turn. But for me, I mean, even when we was going through the Delap sort of situation early doors, I was like, I like him. He's okay. He is better than Højlund. I do, but I'm just reluctant. I don't want that young, guy coming in again, pressure, not much to learn off, or what, only Højlund to learn off. That's not going to work, is it? Yeah. So I was like, I'd love a more experienced striker, whether that came in the form of a Mateta. At the time, Osimhen, I didn't think Gyökeres was possible. So, but my God, it fits the bill. And this whole thing of like, listen, Portuguese tax, Portuguese league, all of that stuff. Obviously the real tactical breakdowns where people are really going into the bag of talking about the deficiencies here and there, and that won't happen in the Prem and this, that, and the third. I hear it. We've been, like I said, we've been burnt so many times to be naive enough to think that he's going to come here and score like what he's done in, what's he got, like 90 something goals in 100 and something. It's something ridiculous. The numbers are scary. So I'm not believing for 1 second that he's going to come here and do that. I'm just talking about a level of competency that will see us have a proper striker. If that turns into, 18 Premier League goals and, a few in the cup, and all together it was a 23 goal season. Like, I'm talking about a base level of something we can build upon to have a serious guy there. I'm not trying to think it's transferable and we're going to get this absolute killer doing a madness. If that's obviously whatever comes as that as a bonus. But for me, Jason Wilcox and those guys, man, I just worry about the outgoings. I mean, James, I don't know if you're like, but I just, obviously the fact that it is significant that Dharmesh and Sky, and like I said, I've been in there in that newsroom. I know what it's like when stories come through. I've seen it, and I've seen the chain that, people say, oh, slow sports news and this, that, and the other. There's a reason why Sky don't go quickly with things, because they have to run things by clubs. They have to run things by agents, because you can laugh and say slow sports news and stuff. But when they do break something that maybe not the other big guns are saying, listen, because it means that it's gone through a lot of avenues that are close to what's going on for that to happen. I'm not saying it's 100% done deal. I'm just saying if Dharmesh comes and says that means there's something there, and the fact that Romano, he isn't going as far as saying contact made, or what, he's just backing up the thing he's been saying, which is they're calling every day in the Romano way. So
which is contact.
And he's saying every day ringing, every day. Yeah. Like you said, how you doing, Victor? Good today. What'd you eat today? Everything fine?
How's
the kids? How's the missus?
Progress is progress.
Yeah, exactly.
It's KG special.
It's a KG special. Then you hear beeping of reversing. Go, oh, you must be at training. I'll let you go.
Yeah,
go. No worries. You're parking up now.
Yeah, okay. That's KG. Yeah.
My purpose has been served. Big up. Have a wicked day. And that's just how it goes. So yeah, man, I'm happy with the link, but we do need to just, I just want to see like bid gone in.
But that news with Jason Wilcox, that he's the director of football, which again was news, but it kind of wasn't news because that's basically what he'd been doing for months anyway. It's just, officially a change of title. But if he leads a summer where we have literally done a replacement of the front three, it's like a hip replace. They've taken the hips gone, new one in, right? Literally front forward three, and we're talking about Rashford, Sancho, Garnacho, etc. all going, and a new front three of possibly Gyökeres, Cunha and Bumo. How much credit would he and his team deserve for that?
Massive credit.
A lot. He deserves it. Like I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of been called out a lot online for my respect for INEOS. Like when
you love INEOS, you're on the payroll.
Yeah, but I must be. But do you know what it is? Like with INEOS, I keep on saying it. Like when everyone was talking about the redundancies, I think me and James was talking about, and James, you made such a good point about how many people we employed over the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool. So it's like, who are you going to blame? The people who brought them in when they shouldn't have done, or the one that actually had to lay down the law and do it effectively? And what was mad is when the Q3 figures came out and they were like talking about how much we'd actually saved, and year on year, I think it was like
70 million in one quarter switch around in money, which otherwise we'd be broke right now. We're not getting these deals done.
Realized that one.
17 million in 3 months.
It's mad. And the
turnaround.
Yeah, but the mad thing is that but the EBITDA was like a 100 something percent. It was like people don't get, like, they don't want to understand all of that because they want to just look at, oh, he's sacked this, he's not a real fan.